Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is day 5, but it's also a bariatric weight loss update. So first off, let's get started with opening this yarn, which is day 5, and there is a 5 on there. You just can't see it real good. There you go, day 5. Upside down. I showed it to you upside down, but you know what a 5 looks like even if it's upside down. So let's take a look at what we've got. Scissors, yes. There we go. And this yarn is from Brazen Stitchery or Stitches. And she apparently, this is from an advent calendar from December. So I bought it. I don't remember what I paid, but it was bought after Christmas. So this was like leftovers from her advent calendar last year. So I don't know how much it was, but it's an Etsy shop if you want to check it out. So this is called Eggnog, and it looks pretty much like eggnog. It's basically a cream color with some speckles like nutmeg in it. So you can see it's a little tonal, and there's the nutmeg sprinkles on it. I don't think there's any other like colors in it. I see a little hint of a green. Not sure why you'd have green with eggnog, but I do see a little streak of green every so often. Maybe it's mint flavored. That didn't even sound good. Mint flavored eggnog. Not sure what the green is in there for, but there is. See if I can show it to you. There is a little streak of green. It's not showing up, but it's right here with this brown. There's a little bit of green. So, yeah. So this is kind of a vanilla eggnog color. So it suits it. So if you're new to the channel, and I know we have a lot of new viewers, let me fill you in very, very quickly. I had weight loss surgery February 8th. I came home, the surgery went fine. I came home the next day on the 9th. I was home till about the 11th and ended up in excruciating pain. Come to find out, I had developed a hole in either my esophagus or my stomach. I'm not real sure where the hole was. But anyway, the hole was above where the surgery was. The surgery was fine, but I developed a hole. So all of the protein shakes that I drank for those 2 days basically drained my insides and caused a massive infection. So I was taken from my local hospital back down to York Hospital where my surgery took place. And I was there for 2 weeks, tried to come home, and I could not even, I wasn't even strong enough to get into the 2 steps to get into my house. So I ended up back at the hospital for an additional, I think, 4 weeks. I think I was there basically, I came home for about 6 hours. And when I did come home finally at the end of March, I was still not allowed to eat anything because they were trying to get the hole to heal up. And so I had IVs in, and I was being fed by IVs for like the first week and a half to 2 weeks that I was home. So I actually did not start eating like real food until about a week and a half into April. So my diet is back to normal at this point. I just eat a lot less, and I can always tell if I've eaten too much because it's like one bite too much and it's going to come right back up again. Not to be gross, but that's just what happens if I eat too much. So I'm still learning. I'm getting better at it, but there's some times where I'll take too big of a bite, or I won't chew the food enough without thinking, or I swallow some air and I'll have a problem. But I'm getting better at it. So how am I doing? This is a recap of June. The last recap was done about May. So yeah, we're into the first week of July, so I'm telling you what went on in June. I am currently down 30 pounds. So I lost only 5 pounds last month, which was disappointing to me. My weight just kept going. It would go up a couple ounces, down a couple ounces, up and down and up and down. I couldn't get it to go further than that. So yeah, I need to incorporate a little more exercise, I think. And I don't know if it's due to that or if it's due, I'm sure that plays a part in it, but I think also it's been extremely hot here and my ankles are swelling, so I think I have some fluid buildup as well. Yeah, because I've been drinking lots of fluids, but yeah, my ankles swell when I get hot. So anyway, that is what's going on as far as how much I lost since last week to this, or from last month to this month. Now overall, my highest weight to now, I am down 54 pounds. So I also am, most of you know this, but if you don't, I am wearing a wig. The reason I am wearing a wig is because from what I have read, 75% of people who go through weight loss, whether it is from dieting or surgery or illness or whatever, 75% of people lose their hair. My hair was literally coming out in clumps. I would run my hands through my hair and get about 20 hairs in my hand every single time I did it. So my hair extremely thinned out. I am taking some biotin and collagen pill, which I showed you during last month's video, and it is helping. I'm also using a biotin and collagen shampoo, which is also helping. So now when I run my hands through my hair or try to dry my hair, I don't use a hair dryer on it or anything right now because I'm just afraid the more I brush it, the thinner it's going to get. So I try to just be really, really gentle on my hair. Nothing, you know, I use the shampoo and then I like pat it dry and just let it air dry at that point. So it is getting better. I'm not having as much hair coming out. And from what I've read, it starts about the 4.5 month after the weight loss, which would be right about the right time. And it lasts for about 6 to 8 weeks, which would also be about the right time. So my hair is, like I said, it's not growing back at this point, but it's very thin. And this is going to be a brutally honest video because I'm actually going to take my wig off and show you what it looks like at this point. And then I'm going to model my new wig. So let me take this off and you will see what it looks like, how thin my hair really got. Yeah, it's looking really thin right here, especially you can see my scalp on the sides. Yeah, my bangs are like completely gone. So yeah, that is what it looks like. Now, warning to all viewers, do not have liquid in your mouth right now because you might spit it out laughing, because I'm going to model my newest wig. And I got this so that as my hair starts growing back, I will have something that's a little bit longer. You can already see it. This is not a dead animal. Oh, it looks like one. But anyway, it's curly. Believe it or not, my hair, when it is about this length, if I don't do anything with it and I just kind of scrunch it, this is kind of what it will look like if I don't brush it out. I do have natural curly hair. Now I have natural nothing hair, but anyway. So I'm going to model this. It needs a lot of help, but I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing it. I still have all the tags on it. It just came in. So here we go. I'll show you something funny. I look like Harpo Marx. Anyway, yeah, it needs a... It definitely needs some help. I think if I kind of comb it out and flatten it here, it might look better. And here I look like alfalfa. Yeah. Or a unicorn. Maybe I'm a unicorn. I don't know. It needs some help. I kind of look like, it reminds me of, yeah, Harpo Marx or Little Orphan Annie after she stuck her finger into an electric socket. So yeah, this one needs some help. But I think if I do a little bit of combing out up top here, it does have a part on the side, which my hair does normally part on the side. And yeah. But I just figured as my hair is growing out, hopefully eventually, I'm gonna need a little bit longer wig because this one is kind of short. So this reminds me of Princess Di's hair when she was like dating Prince Charles. Yeah, it's kind of that hairstyle. I do like this one on me, but I want my hair a little longer than what it is now. And right now I can tuck it up inside that other one, but eventually I might not. So this might be an option with a lot of work. So anyway, I thought I would show you the inside of what these wigs look like. Now these I got from Paula Young, which is a website, paulayoung.com. They do sell natural hair wigs, but they're really expensive, and I'm hoping not to be wearing these that long. So this one, both of these, I got them on sale. One I think was $50. By the time I paid for shipping and everything, it was like $51. And they were both around that same price by the time I paid for shipping, but they do run specials. I'm not an affiliate or anything from them. I just thought I would show you a little bit about them, but they are very lightweight. You can see this is almost like a lacy webbing that the hair is sewn to. So you can literally stick your finger all the way through the wig. It is very lightweight. When I do get warm, I do tend to itch just a hair, like no pun intended, just a hair, but it does tend to itch just a little bit right in here. So, but it's not bad. I can deal with it. So yeah, anyway, that is today's video. And by the way, I am wearing a Calaheo. I have made this in a cotton, comfy cotton blend. No, it wasn't. What was it? Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. I made this one out of an acrylic. It's not a worsted, it's like a light worsted. I've got, speaking of hair, it's on there. This was too big to begin with, but now it's too big, at least for me here. And you can see the sleeves are just, it's real puckery right across here. I haven't lost any weight there, but I wish I would. So I'm gonna be ripping this out because I've only worn this a couple times and I do like red on me. So I just brush my tag off of my shoulder. And so anyway, I'm going to be ripping this out and remaking it, but I have like 2 or 3 skeins upstairs as well. So when I remake this, this is kind of warm to wear for the summertime. I think I'm going to make it a long sleeved one. I've certainly got the yarn to do that with, so I think that's going to be an option. Is it's going to become a long, and there's more hair. Anyway, it's going to be a long sleeve sweater eventually. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you were a little entertained by my do or my don't. So anyway, that is it for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye everybody.